Hi, boys and girls. Guess what? Time for a little science experiment. I'm going to do my evil science laugh. Is that good? I feel like thunder needs to come clashing down. Anyways, so we are going to make a tornado in a jar. Yes, Oliver, a tornado in a jar. Yes! Okay. So here is what you need for a tornado in a jar. You need a jar with a very good lid. We have just a good old mason jar here, but you have to have a jar with a lid. You need vinegar. You're going to need a teaspoon measuring dish soap and a tablespoon measuring spoon, okay? You also can use food coloring and glitter. Mr. Ricky does not like glitter, as you know. So we're not using glitter, and we're not using food coloring because our dish soap actually is colored. So we won't need that. So if you have colored dish soap like this, you're probably gonna not need food coloring, it won't work. But if you have clear dish soap, then you can use food coloring. But if you have liquid dish soap that is blue or green like this, you're gonna use enough that it's gonna create a color. Okay, first thing you need to do with your jar is fill it up to about where it curves, and it needs to be cold water, not warm. And here is my assistant. He likes to watch the water. This is one of his favorite things. Is it full enough? He says a little more. Good? Yeah, he says it's good. All right. Then, this is where you would add the dye or the glitter if you were going to do dye or glitter, but because we're not doing dye or glitter, you're going to add the dish soap and you're adding a tablespoon. I always like to use my measuring cup right over whatever I'm measuring. That way if it spills over, it catches into that object. And I go as close to the rim as I can. I dump it in. And you just dump it in, no stirring or anything yet. We'll do all that when we make our tornado. I try to get as much out as I can. Oliver thinks the door is knocking, so that's why he's barking. Then I'm gonna close my dish soap in case it got knocked over. Then I'm gonna do my vinegar. Again, I put my teaspoon, 1 teaspoon over the jar in case it spills. I'm going very slow. You can always have mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, auntie, uncle, dog, kitty help you. Oops, see, I even spilled a little, but that's okay. You go over, and I put them right into the sink. And then look, I'm putting my lids right back on. That's always a good thing in case of spillage. Then you put your lid on. And it's as simple as that. Then you make sure your lid is tight. Have an adult help you make sure it's tight before you begin shaking. Then you shake and twirl. Twirl, 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 twirl. Twirl. And then we're gonna stop and place and watch. Do you see the tornado? How cool is that? Can you see it? We'll do it one more time for the cheap seats in the back. And we'll shake it really hard. It's really cool, isn't it? If I had blue food coloring, I might put blue in here to make it a little darker so you can see it a little better. So food coloring definitely will make your tornado show up a little bit. And let's try again. Oh, now you really can see it. Oh, that's so cool. Tornado in a jar. Dorothy, we're not in Kansas anymore. I hope you enjoyed this experiment, and I'll see you soon. Bye. Part 2, Return to Oz. Okay, so just to make sure that you could see the tornado and show you what the food coloring would do, I decided to use blue food coloring to add to my blue dish soap. Now, as you can see in my jar, it's super fuzzy or super soapy because of all the dish soap and shakings. So I'm gonna add a couple of drops and it's gonna hopefully get through there because of the soap. Mr. McD's gonna do a crazy little thing. He's gonna stick his finger in there and dye his finger. Boys and girls, don't do this at home. There we go, we're getting some blue in there now. Let me rinse off my finger. Oh my gosh, I'm turning into a Smurf. Okay. There, that looks a little bluer, doesn't it? Do a couple more. Ooh, there we go. Now, me likey. All right, there we go. Now we got a storm of brewing. I like the color blue too because it reminds me of a storm. Okay, now put your lid back on there with my blue finger. Use this spoon. You know, you do what you gotta do. All right, make sure the lid's on tight. Have an adult check it before you start shaking because that would make a huge mess. And you shake. See how I kind of twirl shake? I think that definitely helps. Twirl shake. Shake your whole body. It's kind of like an exercise. Shake it while you work. All right, ready? We're ready? Here we go. Let's hope it works. Ooh, that makes it harder to see, doesn't it? Well, that's why we do experiments, isn't it? Well, boys and girls, that was a fail. And that's okay. That's why you do experiments. Sometimes you fail. So the part 1 worked better than part 2, which was just dish soap. I think we made it too dark. All right, we learned from that. Okay, Return to Oz was a fail. Don't go back is the lesson I learned. All right, see ya. Bye.